Christmas to everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I had to look the part. I'm sorry, because I'm sitting, you can't see my nice. And I have my hot cocoa in my Christmas mug. Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope everyone is well. That's nice. I have my electric blanket on my lap. It's black, so it's gonna look white at the end of this stream, I suppose, with all the cats and Baxter's hair. It's flying around at the moment. So okay, let me just go to the comments section so I can see who is here. Hello, Yolanda. Happy Christmas. Happy holidays. Alles Guetti. Hi, Cricket Cinema. How are you? Thank you for joining. And oh, play Elf. I did play Elf once, many years ago. Cricket Cinema, you know, I remember you told me your name once, and I apologize. I totally forgot. But I look forward to know you better too. I know I have let my own channel down a little bit, but because I took a temporary job on, and the project we're working on is how you say that, way behind. You know, leaving early in the morning, coming home late. I was exhausted. I haven't slept in my bed for the last 3 weeks, I think, always putting television on and falling asleep. Ron, thank you, Ron. Yeah, I'm gonna go live probably over the weekend. I'm not 100% sure yet, but with Manning 8. So you remember we were meant to do it many, I think 2 months ago, but we had technical issues because somehow he couldn't make it work with his Mac, and I don't know Macs and things like that. So what did I want to say? So Manning, or aka Scott, he's at the moment in Paris. He wanted to go and stand in front of the org in Paris, etc. But with help of others who have been in Paris, we dissuaded him to protest, because you really need to know the laws in the countries you're going to. But I think he's having a good holiday. He emailed me this afternoon, sent me a picture of Notre Dame, the cathedral in Paris, who burned. It didn't burn down completely, but it burned in 2019, so it was closed for all this time. And if you didn't know, but it reopened 2 weeks ago, so you saw Prince William turned up, and lots of Donald Trump, the First Lady, what's her name? Jillian Biden was there, I think, with her daughter, or someone, and lots of others. The son of the Grand Duke Henry of Luxembourg, who actually, if you don't know, he has in his Christmas speech today announced that he's abdicating to have his son to take over. Irish Mart, Merry Christmas. Thank you for joining. It's so nice to see you. I was just saying, I'm apologizing for letting you guys down lately, and my own channel. I tried to get the advent calendar videos every day, and then in the last week, I just couldn't continue because work was just too much. Came home, taking care of the dogs, taking care of myself, falling asleep in front of the television, and then getting up early again, etc. So, and it's a temporary job that I can't do from home. They want me in the office, so going into Edinburgh every day takes about an hour. So it's been tough, but we are behind with the project, so it's going to continue for a little while. But I'm hoping, I need to figure out a way of, how you say that, to get myself, to schedule more things to do, etc. But I'll just be happy when this year is over, and then be a bit more, a bit more fresh for the new year, and finish that project. And yeah, so a bit of hot chocolate. I would get up, but I can't because my foot still hurts as well. That's another thing. But you see, Irish Smart, I got my hoodie, my Christmas hoodie today. Not today, I got it the other day, but I put it on. I've my electric blanket on. So it's really lovely. So anyone who would like to actually join me into a panel, I have, how you say that? I have pinned at the top of the chat a link to join my panel. You don't have to. It's for anyone who wants. I haven't emailed anyone to join either this time. It's more for, having, a little bit of blah blah blah, and I'm on my own. My folks are in Switzerland, so as you remember, my mom is 90, and I don't really want her to travel on her own anymore. And that means she only can come or travel with my brother, but he didn't want to travel during, this hectic Christmas times, and I agreed with him. And it looks like a lot of airports have had to cancel lots of flights over the last few days because of weather warnings. Um, I don't know where you guys are, but we're getting weather warnings that we're gonna get an Arctic snowstorm, and it's gonna be. I haven't seen anything. The temperature are in the over 10 degrees, so I don't know where they're expecting us to have some kind of Arctic snowstorm. I haven't seen any snow. It snowed once, but that was over a month ago. And that was a Saturday morning for what, half an hour? That was it. So, yeah, we don't really have wintry times. It has rained a lot lately, but that's about it. Seriously, that's about it. So, I don't know where. Obviously, we don't have a white Christmas. But I watched the movie White Christmas this morning. You can find it on Amazon Prime. For the ones who don't know, White Christmas. It's with Bing Crosby and Danny Kaye. Is it Danny Kaye? Yeah, Danny Kaye. Love this movie. I really love it. And yeah, the song, and I like these classic Hollywood movies. They're just beautiful. And, these days you call this kind of movies musicals. Yeah, but they could sing in those days, and they could dance. And uh, bonsoir, chérie, antics of Mama Squirrel. Merry Christmas. Thank you for joining. I appreciate that very much. Yeah, so I was saying, Mama Squirrel, I watched the White Christmas movie this morning. I really love it, with Bing Crosby and Danny Kaye. Wonka, yeah, but the Wonka movie, the original one with what was his name? Danny Wilder or something like that. Uh, or the Wonka with Johnny Depp, or the Wonka with, I can't remember that. there were a few in the last few years, right? Oh, guys. Gene Wilder. Thank you, Gene Wilder. Well, I had half of the name right. Timothy. You see, the new actors, I'm so totally out of my scope. Timothy Chalamet. I'm gonna have to Google this person. Never seen this. Gnome loved his video. I don't know what you're talking about, Mama Squirrel. Are you talking to someone else? A young man rather than being a bad remake. Oh, okay. I have to say, I did like the Wonka with Johnny Depp, but then, I'm a Johnny Depp fan. That's probably why. But I do prefer the original one, with Gene Wilder. Yeah, that's interesting. And what else did I watch the other day? Well, I did watch a lot of these Hallmark's Christmas movies that you can find. I didn't watch them on Netflix. Where did I watch them? On Prime, on Amazon Prime. Yeah. So you watch one, and when it's finished, it goes automatically to the next one. So I've seen some quite good ones. And many of these actors I've never seen, but it's good to, you relax and everything. Do you guys wait a second? Do you like my earrings? I have about another 10 pair of earrings. I didn't know which ones to wear. Um oh, okay, Ron. Oh, thank you. Okay. So who thank you. I got them. It was a bag of, I don't know, 10, 15 Christmas earrings. I have a pair snowflakes, snowman, gloves, the Christmas gloves, or baking gloves actually. What else do I have? Are there? Santa. Where are they? No, they're not around here. I can't remember all, but I thought these ones were quite lovely, right? Uh, thank you, Irish. Yeah, I really I like these ones. Yeah. Make it a bit festive, right? The dogs looked at me when I put my Christmas. Oh, sorry, it's this. It's the other way around when I look in Streamyard. So you see, I thought it was here, but actually it's here. It's a nice one. It's soft. It's really soft, and it didn't cost much. I have my little Christmas tree where you can push buttons and it changes. So I hope the blinking is not too annoying. And then I have my Santa. But yeah, something is broken with his song, so sorry. But it's a lovely Santa. Let me see. A bit like that. Yeah. Uh, Cricket, I haven't watched a lot of your videos, but you're doing really great videos. Perhaps you could give me some pointers. I love editing my videos, but it takes me so long time. Um, I'm paying for Canva, and then for other things, I use what is it called? Microsoft Clipchamp, because Clipchamp I can actually crop a video, not just an image, but the video itself, and then I save it. That takes time. Then I upload it again on Canva and do all my little things with it, and then you save it, and then it takes time again, and then by the time you want to upload it on YouTube, it takes time again. So I have installed also what is it called, OBS, but it looks so complicated, and I have watched a few videos on YouTube to figure out, but I'm at the moment way too tired to learn that stuff. But I want to do some more professional ones, if you understand. Other people have told me that's good, but videos that are not perfect are sometimes the best ones, and I'm like, I don't know. Oh, guys, the chat has moved. I didn't notice. Are you? I don't have an iPhone. Yolanda is back, guys. Look, everyone has left. Strange. Doesn't matter. A video, I mean, about George the protest gnome. Oh, if it starts dropping, I'll have to go. Yeah, I should go. Or cover the screen. I covered it, so it's okay. Thanks, Brigitte. I use iMovie on my phone. I love editing. Hi, all. Oh, Fluffer! Merry Christmas, Fluffer. I hope you're well. Better. You're here. You're back, Mama. No, it's only because I looked at the top left corner, which on my side, on my screen, it's here, but on your side, it's here. It said 1. It dropped suddenly. Oh, that's okay, Mama Squirrel. Thank you very much. Oh, Yolanda, please don't tell me what you're cooking, because if it's something of a Swiss dish, I'm gonna be so bloody jealous. Okay, Cricket. Yeah, so Cricket, I use Canva a lot, and I pay for Canva, so I get also the premium stuff. Microsoft Clipchamp I use, which has features that I don't have in Canva. So yeah, it always takes quite. Yolanda, why did you tell me? You see, that's what we used to do with my family in Switzerland. So, guys, sorry. If when we had the family from France and Belgium coming to Switzerland for Christmas, then we would have the turkey. My mom would make the turkey. But when it was just the 4 of us, especially after my dad passed away, my mom said, "Oh, I don't want to cook a turkey anymore." We used to have fondue chinoise. So I don't know if you guys know. So in general, you probably know what a cheese fondue is. But fondue chinoise is something different. So it's the same concept. You have a little thing that cooks in the middle of your table with very long forks, quite thin forks, and you get around Christmas. Most butcher does do them. You go to the butcher and you order beef slices, so they're slices of beef. And actually, obviously, the fondue is not cheese; it's a Chinese bouillon with Chinese mushrooms, etc. And so you make different sauces, like a mayo, a garlic mayo. You do a mayo. Um, what is it called? Like the one you use for shrimp cocktails. That one, Mary Rose. I like to make curry mayonnaise with peanut. So I ground the peanut. Oh, it's delicious. And then, so everyone has their slices of beef, and they're already rolled. So you put them on the fork and then into the bouillon. I'm a bit of a cannibal. I like to eat my beef raw, but that is fondue chinoise, just for the ones who don't know what it is. So we normally have that at Christmas. So I haven't had that in a long time. I'm very jealous, Yolanda. Thank you very much for upsetting me. Yes. So yeah, I was thinking having a takeaway tonight, but seriously, I did a little thing that I started many years ago. So Christmas Day for breakfast, I have an Italian panettone. And I'm ashamed to say that I actually have eaten half of the panettone. So it's a normal size panettone. It's half a kilo, so 500-gram panettone. I ate half of it with butter. Well, I use flora. I love flora. So the other half is for tomorrow morning. Well, I have to say though, in my defense, that half of the panettone, yeah, I did share with the dogs as well. The cat, Bria, she loves waffles, but that she didn't like. So that's my thing is panettone for breakfast on Christmas Day and Boxing Day. We with pomfret, Yolanda, no rice, no. No, we didn't go that Chinese. We went with pomfret. Yeah. Don't forget my we're half Belgian, so pomfret is, it's and I still don't understand why the Americans call them French fries, because the country who invented the French fries is the Belgian. So oh, Irish. You were 8. Yeah, well, my mom, I think the thing is with chicken, Irish, but I understand where you're coming from. I agree. Uh, my parents didn't have much money. I'm not saying we were poor, we weren't, but they didn't have much money. They worked hard. And my mom made chicken every Sunday. So Christmas, turkey. And in Switzerland, you didn't find the huge turkeys. So we had, wow. I suppose your parents didn't have a television, right? It's a saying my mum says when someone tells her they have a huge family or have so many kids. My mum says, "You don't have a television? Or you didn't have a television?" No, I think that don't come from my mother. I think that was my grandma used to say that. Well, it doesn't matter. Someone in the family used to say. Yeah. So so that's why we got turkey. So it was just once a year. But then, yeah, after my dad passed away, my mom was not very keen. And to be honest with you, I do prefer my fondue chinoise or Chinese fondue, if you wish. Um, And that's what Yolanda is preparing at the moment. I'm very, very jealous, Yolanda. Um, what else do we have? With yeah, that's about it. Um, no, we not pomfret. Sorry. Yes. Wait a second. I can't remember. I'm mixing a few things in my. No, it was with pomfret. Um, with fondue, we have boiled potatoes, um, pickled onions. You know the silver onions, gherkins, and then also different kinds of sauces like fondue chinoise. And then we have another thing we eat a lot in wintertime is raclette. So that is a kind of raclette cheese, which is give me a bon appetit, Yolanda. All the best to you and Beat, okay? Having to hold the TV and we I believe you, yeah. Um, raclette, it's a huge cheese. They cut it in half. So if you go to the mountains in Switzerland to a restaurant or people, uh, they're putting this half cheese in front of the fire and then they grated it off, and that this melting cheese. And then someone very intelligent created or invented, it's like something to use at home. So we call it the raclette oven, and you can have it for 4, 6, or even 8 people in the middle of your table. So that is also very handy because as the housewife, you're not in the kitchen all the time. Everyone is cooking their own stuff. So it's like it's not really an oven, but it's like a thing like that. And then everyone get to like a little saucepan where you can put your slice of raclette, and then you put seasoning, whatever you want, like paprika or nutmeg, salt, pepper, and then you put it in there. So and it heats up and you wait, and then on top you have a grill, so you can grill little sausages, the chipolatas, etc. um oh, and then that is being served as well with boiled potatoes. Can you imagine, this melting cheese on boiled potatoes, silver onions, gherkins, different sauce. No, we don't have sauces with that. No, but I miss those things. Yeah, I do miss it. Yeah. So, anyone wants to tell me one of their Christmas? How you call that? How you used to do it? Tradition. Is that the word I was looking for? Tradition. Huh. Sorry, the chat didn't move. That's why I thought strange. Okay. Uh, oh no. Did someone delete their messages? Something is strange. Anyway, so I don't know. We have a few people on. I know we don't have a lot of people on, but that doesn't matter, right? Um, what did I want to say? There's something I want to show you. So I screen recorded it because I thought I don't want to really speak a lot about Scientology. I mean, we need to have a break a little bit. And I have to say, not having to talk about it in the last few weeks helped a lot fair enough. I stopped my event calendar on the 17th, but I will make my videos and upload them just a bit late. But I want to do that. Um, so what did I want to say? Oh yeah. So you know, when you watch whatever you watch on YouTube, if you have the autoplay switched on, when the video is finished, something new comes up according to what you've been watching lately. And very often it jumps onto clips from the Graham Norton show. So for the ones that live in the UK and in Ireland, they know Graham Norton, especially Ireland because he's Irish, but he's a to talk. I can't even say it. Blimey. You see, I've been too much on my own and then I can't even speak anymore. Talk show host, voila. And he's quite funny. I really like him. I always thought he was very funny. From the moment that I moved to the UK, I thought it was very unbelievable. And there are people or there are channels on YouTube that put stuff together for in videos for 2-3 hours. But anyway, and then I came across one and I was like, oh my God, I have to clip that because this is so funny. So I'm going to show you that in a moment. Let me see. Irish says, I cheated. I bought some pre-cooked fresh meals. I'm a firm believer in no cooking on Christmas and definitely no washing up. Oh, I agree with you totally. Totally. But I decided I still have quite a few things that needs to be eaten, shared with the dogs as well. They have their Christmas as well, even though they don't understand a word about it. And then we'll have there's only in the village here, there's only one takeaway open. Didn't really fancy a burger on Christmas Day, so I'm gonna eat what we have here. And this is no cooking. His cues are very tame. I don't know. I think he's quite funny. But anyway, so I'll come to that in a second. So I suppose being Boxing Day tomorrow and the sales are gonna start everywhere in all the big shopping malls and things like that. We're gonna have more um open. So I'll have a takeaway tomorrow night. Yeah. So and then I was meant to work on Friday, but they said we've all worked so hard lately that they gave us Friday off. So I can then, and then on Monday I'll back. Monday, Tuesday, I think. I can't even remember. What are we, 25? Yeah, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, I think. Yeah, Monday, Tuesday working again. So that will give me time to create the rest of my advent calendar videos and prepare for my life with Scott I think over the weekend. I think that's when he's back, but we'll see when he's back in the US. For the ones who don't know, that's Manning 8. And he's in Paris at the moment. So check out his few lives he did yesterday and today. Unfortunately, he can't protest. The laws in France are really tough. But he's still walking around, and he emailed me this afternoon with a picture of Notre Dame, the cathedral, which has just reopened 2 weeks ago. Because it burned in 2019. It didn't burn down, but it got a lot of, a bit like Windsor Castle when that burned. Well, one side of the castle burned in 1996, 97. Was it the year Princess Diana died? I can't remember. Around that, you remember when the Queen Elizabeth did that speech that it was not her year. She did say two words in Latin, and I can't speak Latin. So Annus horribilis, something like that. Like it means horrible year. My hot chocolate is not that hot anymore. I even bought mini marshmallows, but the thing is that hot chocolate, is stuff you make with hot water. But I bought the skinny one, the not too much sugar. But then you put the mini marshmallows in, it's gonna make it even sweeter. So I thought, where are we? Irish moths. I wonder, is there many scientists in Paris, or I suspect there are hardly any. Well, I'm gonna show you, not today, because I don't want to do too much science today. But for the ones who remember, I interviewed Ludovic, who used to be a Scientologist in Paris, and a journalist in France did. Fluffer, no, I don't do this. I'm gonna explain that to you in a second. For me, the panettone is with butter. Well, not real butter. I use Flora. I love my Flora. That's what I love. And I tell you why I don't tongue anything in drinks is because when I was a kid in Belgium, for breakfast or in the evening, instead of having a cup like this, right, they have bowls. And my grandma and my granddad had this bowls with the café au lait. And then they were having the breakfast, so piece of bread with butter, and they would go into that coffee, and then you would see that in the coffee that the butter rings. Oh, I couldn't. I'm sorry, I couldn't. It's something that, so I can't put anything. Biscuits, I do dunk them in coffee or tea or hot chocolate, but not my panettone. No, no. So oh yeah, Irish. So I'm going back to Irish's question about the French orc. I do not think there are many. And what I meant with that is that we'll show you that one day. A French journalist went undercover into the French orc after it opened in March. Yeah. So it's actually the new celebrity center. And it didn't seem that there were many people around. So I will show you that one day as well. But we'll keep it for 2025. So, Fluffer, go back to you. You had it in a bowl as well. Oh, you see, I'm a simple girl, Fluffer. I'm not very with spices in my drinks. I don't like, the hot toddies and things like that. For Christmas, those mulled wine. I'm not a big fan. But I bought some ginger biscuits that look like reindeers, and they were a bit hard to. So I do tongue them, and it doesn't matter in what, if it's coffee, hot tea, hot chocolate. So but like I said, I was gonna put the mini marshmallows in. I even have candy cane, But I thought if I leave it in the hot chocolate, it's going to make it very sweet as well. And then it doesn't taste like hot chocolate anymore. And then I discovered here in the UK, we have a coffee brand called Kenko. And they have brand new, it's a coffee mocha. Oh, I ordered that to see what that was. And it's, oh, but you see, when I do this hot chocolates with hot water, when I have stirred it well enough, I add milk to it. It makes a big difference. Not a lot, but it makes a difference. Yeah. So I'm going to show you that part of Norton, Graham Norton, and it's with, you remember Joan Rivers. She was not only funny, but she was quite. And that actor, he's an Australian actor. I can't remember his name, but he was an Australian actor. He used to be married to Danny Minogue, and he was at the time the son of the Prime Minister of Australia. It's quite a long time ago. He was in that series in America. You remember, with the three sisters that were witches? Gee, I can't remember any. I'm getting really old, huh? My brain is. Okay, let's first find that bit. Let me see where I put this. In here? No. In here? No, in here. Yeah. Okay.
Like Beckham framed photograph. That's what that is.
And it's obviously not signed because there's no X anywhere on it. So.
Guys, wait a second. The sound is bad.
His wife's a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah? Ron Hubbard's Book of Psychology.
Okay, I'm gonna have to find it on YouTube. I know I have. Sorry, guys. I'll find it. Don't worry. Charmed. Yeah, he was he in Charmed? Let me have a Charmed cast. Yeah, Julian McMahon. He was Cole Turner in Charmed. Okay. So let me open a new window. I'll get to YouTube. And I saved it in one of my many, many playlists. Okay. Just need to remember where. It's a pity that. Oh wow, 91 in here. I will find it. Give me just a second, guys. I don't want you to feel left alone. I will find it. Ooh. Didn't expect so many. So, while I'm going quickly through that list, what kind of presents did you get today? Did you get something that you wished for, or did you get something you didn't wish for? Okay. Tell me all about it. So by the time I come back to this, Ow, ow, ow. I can't find it. It's a pity. Oh, lost my mouse for a minute. Oh, did you get any visits? Oh, family. Not everyone can, but I hope you'll be able to meet my mother. Hopefully she will come to visit end of January with my brother. That would be great. Okay, so I have to go through the history quickly. That shouldn't take that long. Let me just come back to you guys for a little moment. Okay, we're not talking to anyone. Okay, let me just quickly go back here. So, I was even tracking Santa Claus yesterday on YouTube. It's very well done. Yeah. I watched a lot of the Mary Tyler Moore show. Love it. And then I went to 5 series. Obviously, I didn't watch them all because I fell asleep most of the time, of George and Mildred. Anything funny, I love. Okay, so that were the 10 most something. The red chair. It's one of these two. Or did I have? No. Okay, we'll try this one quickly. Let me come back. Oh. Yes, so I actually on Black Friday, I actually got half price on Streamyard. So I paid for a year on Streamyard, but the middle plan. I think it's quite expensive, to be honest with you. So I got it half price, and then you pay in dollars, so it's even less in pounds. So it was not too bad. But I was glad Black Friday came because I have more option to do certain things on StreamYard. Like I told you before, I still haven't managed to figure out why I can't go live via YouTube. So it's on the laptop, but not on my phone. So but you see, I prefer going live on my laptop here at home because 3/4 of the screen is me, 1/4 on the side is the chat. When you live on your phone, so the chat is in your image and then it disappears, then you have to touch your screen again, and it's too annoying. So I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna have a little smoke. It's nice, isn't it? And it's really soft. That's what I like. That helps because at the bottom of the hot chocolate, it's getting really, how you call it, sweet. Okay, let me see if I can find it. I'm annoyed because I screen recorded it, but the sound is rubbish. So let me just... And as no one is chatting at the moment in my chat, let me quickly. Who's that? Oh, Robert De Niro? No, that's not it. Yeah, the American actors do love to come on Graham Norton. Yeah. I even saw a special where they're showing every time Arnold Schwarzenegger was on Graham Norton. Hilarious. Tom Cruise. Blimey, who is that? No. Thingy. Okay, it's not in this one. Let me see. I'm going up or down? Up. No, down. Oh my. Is she back with this guy? It's probably not this one. It's quite an old Graham Norton. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Let me see. It's probably. Perhaps. No. Oh. It's annoying. Goes back. Now give me a break on this one for a second. Let's continue a bit of a chat. I know. So come on, guys. Tell me, what did you get for Christmas? What did you get for Christmas? I better not start singing, right? You might all run away. Charmed. Yeah, Charmed. He was in Charmed. And I'm pretty sure he was the very first husband of Danny Minogue and McMahon, and he was the son of the prime minister. But that is pre-year 2000, huh? So in the 90s. Everyone falling asleep. Am I that boring? No, I know I'm boring. I could show the clip that but because I screen recorded it, I don't know why. I mean, I did a lot of screen recordings for my well, I tell you, sometimes, by the time I'm home, sometimes I just want to go home after work. I don't even stop to go shopping, food. And so there's, I don't know, Irish, if you have that in Ireland too, but perhaps it's an app on your phone and it's called Snappy Shopper. And then you give your postcode when you start it, and then it shows you all the shops like Scott Mead, Premier Inn, not Premier Inn, Premier Day shops in your area. And so you can order what you need and they deliver within an hour. And I have my favorite one, and it's not even from my village, it's another village a bit further up. And they are so nice, they're helpful. If they don't have something you order, they call you to ask if I want a substitute. I mean, really tip top, right? And that's what they gave me, and they're lucky that I love it. So I might have a sip of it later. And this I'm not a fan of tequila, okay? But it's tequila rosé. Oh, it's lovely. So I might have. So that is my Christmas present I got from my Snappy Shopper shop. They're really lovely, and I gave them chocolates. Oops. And yeah, and I got a bottle of wine as well. So the wine will be for tomorrow. Irish, the same. I don't normally drink when I'm alone at home, which is most of the time. So I don't drink. I drink socially. I don't drink to get drunk anymore. I can't handle that anymore. I don't like being like that and feeling sick, and it's not my thing anymore. No. But you know, why not? Mm. I have to say, I have Little's 2 minutes walk away. Little's doesn't sell cigarettes, so but I do go to Little's at the weekend, and for me, what I buy there is like meat, vegetables, things like that. You know, fresh stuff. Everything else I order through Asda. And mainly because the food for the dogs they like from Asda. My cat doesn't eat stuff like Whiskas and Felix, and she wants the Asda stuff. So yeah, and I have to say that the delivery guys always say there's more for your dogs and your cat than for you, and I'm like, I know, but you know, I have Littles next door, so and I either and I order Snappy Shopper is more like, you know, how you say that, like a last minute things, because when you order with Asda or any other of these big supermarkets, um, you book your slot, but it's not going to be on the same day, it's the next day. But if you suddenly run out of toilet paper, or I mean, for me, the worst is milk, coffee, toilet paper. What else? Pardon me. Something else. Then Snappy Shopper is a bit expensive in the sense of the delivery charge, and then you have another charge. But because these people are so nice, you know, I like to order something from them once a week. Or cigarettes, yeah, run out of cigarettes within an hour. They're here with your shopping. So I don't make big shops with them, but you know, it's like an emergency shopping thing. That's it. But then someone said to me, yeah, but if you go through Just Eat, you can now order groceries as well on the day via Just Eat from Asda, Sainsbury's, Tesco, etc. I never tried it yet. I need to check this out one day. But you see, when I'm happy with a place or a shop, I'm quite a faithful customer. I don't really like testing other things out. But sometimes I should perhaps get out of my comfort zone and try, right? Yeah, I have a little bit of a cold, so sorry. I don't know. Shall I try to show you that clip or not? and then you can tell me if you can hear the sound or not, because it seems it's gonna take me a while to find this stuff. Let me see. I wish people in this community would stop having beef with each other. It's really not. And I saw a stream from Dodge the other day. I don't know where in the US he is, but there's loads of snow. We were told we were going to have snow. I haven't seen not one flake yet, so pretty sure it must be this one. Oh, I think I found it. Oh, I found it, guys. Oh. Okay, so, okay. They do, like, with certain art things that articles or objects, it's called The Price is Shite instead of The Price is Right. Or the QVC with the thing. So that's what I'm doing. Oh, hi Miriam, Merry Christmas. Thank you for joining. That's very kind of you. And Brad, hi Brad. Oh, thank you so much, guys, for joining. So yeah, as you guys are here, oh, Miriam and Brad, you need to see my. I can't get up. My foot still hurts, but you see. Ooh. And you're gonna see my Santa. Yeah, the sound is broken, so I'm sorry. And my lovely hat and my earrings. Can you see? So anyway, I'm gonna show you. I found the original clip. So Brad and Miriam, you're a bit late. I'm not. Thank you. Yeah, I like it. It's a sweatshirt. It's a hoodie. Yeah. So I specially ordered it for today. Yeah, and this one as well. I had another one, but to the touch, it was And this one is really soft. You see, with some gold. You see? Okay, so let me see how we're gonna do this. I need to do like that. Okay, so I quickly gonna do a quick explain. Watching a bit of YouTube, the Graham Norton show, and there are some YouTube channels that put parts of Graham Norton show into 2-3 hours videos, and sometimes I fall asleep or something finishes and that pops up. And in one of them, there was John Rivers and what did I say? Irish? John McMahon. So John McMahon is an Australian actor who was in Charmed, and he was also the first husband of Danny Minogue, and in the 90s he was the Prime Minister's son from Australia. Quite a good looking guy at the time. I don't know how he looks like now. So these two are invited at Graham Norton, and they always do funny things. But John Rivers is quite harsh and quite crude, but she's funny, right? So, you remember this game shows called The Price is Right. So this is The Price is Shite, and it's hilarious. So let me just go here. Share screen. Here. Yeah. Also share that audio. Yeah. Okay. So perhaps we do it a bit big. Can you guys see? Okay. Yeah. Because I'm not on Streamyard. I'm on the. Okay.
So let me start with the first one. Yes. Okay. This is Britney Spears shaving kit.
Okay. Can you tell me if you can hear the sound? Did I say John? I meant Julian Irish. Thank you. Brad, thank you for asking. Well, I'm still waiting for my picture. I'm joking. But why don't we discuss when we can do something together? Yeah, I did actually ask a lot of ex-Scientologists to join, and not many joined. But that doesn't matter. But we will definitely do one. But I need to find other things to do. I'm trying to see if I can get someone famous on. I just can't afford it. It's still easy on the IR. Is it? I'm gonna check on Google in a minute. It's in the envelope. Well, that doesn't help, Brad, if it's in the envelope. Anyway, you could hear the sound good, so let's go back to that. Okay, so let's.
His wife's a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah? L. Ron Hubbard's Book of Scientology.
Now, this is terrific for those of you out there because you put the book on the floor, just like Tom did, and you can kiss Katie. Perfect.
It's official.
What do you say about that? You don't come across a lot of things that is funny about Scientology, right? Yeah, so I wanted also to say, for the ones who just joined and they might not know, like I said, stop sharing. Stop sharing. In case you're asking about, and sorry for the others who heard it early on already, is I did my advent calendar, but I finished it. I stopped doing it on the 17th. Been very busy with this temporary job and coming home late and take care of the dogs and the cat, take care of me. And honestly, I think I haven't slept in my bed in 3 weeks. I fell asleep in front of the television and I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, still sleep on my sofa. So in the last week, so from the 18th, I just didn't have the time. Well, I would have had the time, but fallen asleep. At the weekend, I slept as much as I could again. And so it was not that I didn't have the heart to do the rest of the videos, but I'm gonna do it, I promise. Just a bit late, that's it. I have one in the works. So I had Fluffer and Tilty at some stage. I have one in the works with Miriam. Thank you, Miriam. I appreciate that. I have two very special ones that I have in my mind, in my head. I'm like Fluffer. Everything runs in my head. Sometimes it's difficult to get it, like on paper or like on video. I have. I think I have 5. I have one in the making. I have 5 in my mind. So that makes 18, 19, 20, 21st, 22nd, 23rd. So I still need 24th and 25th. Yeah. Oh, also, I'm very rarely lucky, but the animal charity here in Scotland I support, they did advent calendar as well. So I paid £10. I got 5 numbers, and I won something on the 6th of December, and then I got another prize on the 22nd. So was that on Saturday or Sunday? Sunday. And huge gift basket. I never won a gift basket in my life. So we're gonna have to figure out how to go and get it in Edinburgh, because she says she doesn't really want to post it. But the other one, I received it by mail. It's a bottle, and with the name of the charity and with lights inside, but it's on the other side of the room. And with my foot at the moment, I don't want to oh, Brad, you're leaving me already. Thank you, Miriam. I very much appreciate you guys coming in and coming to say hello, and I wish you a Merry Christmas, and I hope you got everything you wished for. Yeah. We've been now on for about a bit over an hour, so we'll see, perhaps until 7. Fluffer, he's already leaving. Say bye to Brad as well. Love you too, Brad. I hope you're okay, and your lovely lady too. And we need to chat. We can do something together one day, okay? Yeah, in the new year. Well, it's strange, right, to say in the new year, but when you think about it, is that in a week's time we are in the new year, right? We are in the new year. I want to say thank you to one person, and it's Fluffer. Has become a good friend, who has in making me the editor of the resource page of sptv.space, got me into the community. I'm all these amazing people that come into my streams and say hello. Irish, you always here when I'm live. I really appreciate you very much. Through Fluffer, I met Jo. She's not here today, but Jo, that is also living in Scotland, just on the other side. So I'm east, she's west. So she's in Glasgow, and I'm an hour east away from Edinburgh. So we haven't met yet, but we will. We will. What else? Yeah, met so many amazing people in this community, and that is my Christmas wish. Really, is sorry, my foot hurts, and Bonnie's head is. Bonnie, can you just give me some space a little bit for my big ass? Thank you. What was I just hope people would stop beefing with each other in this community. If it's Christmas or not, right? Let's stop all this crap. But yeah. Oh, and Fluffer. Crossing my fingers it's gonna work, but I'm finally gonna have the live with Manning 8. I think at the weekend he should be back in the US. He's in at the moment in Paris. So guys, if you haven't watched yet, go and check his lives out. Unfortunately, he can't protest out there. The French police is really tough. So a good tip, guys. If any of you or any of the protesters watching, you want to go protest in another country, before you book anything, right? Check the laws of that country, of that city particularly. Make sure you understand what you're allowed or not allowed. Okay, because hi Janelle, Merry Christmas. Thank you for joining. Oh, guys, thank you so much for joining. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. Thank you. Fluffer, you shouldn't be humbled. You're an amazing lady. Sorry. I'm trying to remember to say the right pronouns, Fluffer, and I apologize. You guys will have to be a bit patient with me. So, you're an amazing person, and I appreciate you very much. And like I said, I'm always here for you too, and I'm honored to know you too, as well as Ali and Holly and everyone else that I haven't spoken to in a little while. But yeah, life is crazy. That you see, I didn't need to take that job, but I needed to do something with myself because my depression was getting worse. It's better, but it's not the best. But we're not here to talk about me and this kind of thing. We can do a live about this kind of problems next year. It's Christmas, and yeah. So Janelle, how lovely to see you. You see, everyone that drops in, like Brad, Miriam, Janelle, Irish, Mama Squirrel, Cricket Cinema was on at the beginning. Yolanda from Switzerland. You remember, guys, from Faza? It's all thanks to Fluffer. So, yeah, it's amazing. And it's not confirmed yet, but either Monday the 6th of January or Tuesday the 7th of January. I haven't confirmed it yet, but you will know in due time, or in due course, sorry. I will have my first live interview of the year. Yes, ex-Scientologist, but I'm not telling you from which country, but from Europe. Yes. It's difficult to find ex-Scientologists in Europe to interview. I have someone else in Europe that actually declined. I don't mind, everyone has the right not to be interviewed. But I'm working on it. It's just difficult. I have emailed some ex-Scientologists from the US because I want them to speak, being interviewed by me, to show the European ex-Scientologists there's no reason to be scared anymore, to hide, speak up like they do in the US, Australia. I want to interview some of the guys in Australia as well. You don't have to be scared anymore. There's a huge community behind them. We're here to kick anyone's asses who wants to hurt them. Yeah. Some of the Scientologists in the US, they either don't answer or decline. The ones that decline, I suppose I'm way too small of a channel to be important enough to interview other people. But they don't know me. I'm a tough cookie. I'm going to continue chase them. Perhaps until the point they say, stop stalking me. I don't stalk people, but look, I thought we were here to help each other. And especially I'm not naming anyone, okay? That's not my style. But someone in one of the Scientologists always says we need to help each other, help the smaller channel. Zero answer. So zero answer is a zero answer, but I will chase and continue. Thank you, Janelle. Oh, thank you. I'm very glad. You see, I have the same 5 questions for everyone. I don't want to make a big fuss. Naturally, you never know in advance how an interview is going to turn out, right? And you don't know what they're going to answer to your questions. But while the interview is going on, they might actually answer other questions that you have on your list. That's why I always want to make things easy and simple to understand. And I don't want, and then perhaps in between, depending how the interview goes, other questions are popping up that I don't have on my list. The same that I want to do for the ones that are out there protesting, that are going to start, with Manning. Hopefully this time we won't have technical problems. Same 5 questions, obviously different to the ex-Scientology questions. To make it simple with the protest, I wanted to make a bit light and fun. With ex-Scientologists, it's obviously going to depend how it turns out. I don't want to upset them in any way. I don't know if you remember when I interviewed Bianca, it went so much to my heart. I was aching for her. I didn't want to upset her at all. I didn't know how to bring me in a way that I could lighten it up. So to this day, I hope she was not too upset with me, but it is important, right? So, but I really would like to do more content in other languages. It's just difficult to get. Everything is so open in the US. You can find streets permits online. You can find all. In Europe, it's so difficult to find anything online. I'm not saying it's not online, but very often you're going to have to pay for it. I'm not a big enough channel. I still need about 250 subscribers to get to 500. Plus, I need another 2,000 views to be monetized, and even then I don't know if I would get anything out of it to actually be able to pay for information. So but hey, I'm at 255 subscribers. I think within the last 6 months, I think I've done quite well. But I'm small, so I need to figure out what to do differently to get a little bit more. And yeah, but I'm not crying about it. I just wish that I could speak to more people from the US community, if it's protester activists or ex-Scientologists. I have to say, on the side of the protesters, it's not that difficult. Most of them agree it's the ex-Scientologists I'm after, and for one good reason. But look, perhaps in the new year will be better. As soon as that project from that temporary job I'm working on is over, I hopefully I'll have time again and I can chase people a little bit more. But it's Christmas and things like that. It's the festive season. You don't want to annoy people too much, right? Or perhaps you guys have an idea what to do differently to get anyone else to be interviewed by myself. Okay, we'll see if it's cold, but it's not that sweet anymore. It's actually quite good. They said it was a gingerbread cup. So I love cups. My coffee mug is a self-steering cup. I like gadgets as well. So every year I buy myself a Christmas mug. So that's this year's mug. Oh, I have so many mugs. I have no space in my cupboards anymore. So they're now in big plastic storage boxes. I really need to win the lottery so I can buy a huge house and then have one special big cupboard just for my mugs. um, Hi, Rachel. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to you too. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it very much. Oh, Irish, Janelle, Fluffer, I really missed you all so much. Yeah, thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot. Yeah. Let me just check. Just a friend of mine from I know that's my cousin. I send a lot of I don't know if you've seen my thumbnail. So all the pictures of Santa, etc. I created them with IE. So with it's an app on Discord which is called Midjourney, and I love those pictures. They came out really good. Yeah, so I sent them lots on what through WhatsApp to people. How you say that? I say happy. I don't send cards anymore. This year I actually donated money for a charity in Edinburgh called Social Bite. It's a restaurant, and Social Bite. I mean, we had George Clooney went into that restaurant. Sorry, guys. Quite common. I'm rather clumsy at times. Oh, I love any kind of different. I like, the American style, the big ones with the straw, etc. Yeah. So I lost my what was I talking about? What was I saying? Before I got distracted by Irish's comment. I completely lost it. Well, you all lost it too because you forgot as well what I was saying, right? That's how interesting I am. We're talking about cups, and then I got. Thank you, Janelle. Thank you. Thank you. So let me show you that. Let me show you that. Social Bite. Edinburgh. Okay. Let's. Yeah, I don't have two monitors at the moment. Okay, here we go. So it's ending homelessness. And they do a lot. So it's a restaurant. People can come in. They pay what they want. Well, that's how it was at the beginning. You can buy gifts. You can go buy and bring gifts, etc. So what I did, I actually donated one Christmas of kindness. So if you click on here, it's gonna show you what that is. Because of my third, next year, if I'm well enough, next year I want to volunteer and go there. So one Christmas of kindness helping us to accommodate meals and gifts for Christmas. So it's for one person. Where was it written? What it was all about? No, where was it? Was on the main page. To help provide a meal, gift pack of essentials, bed for the night, and support throughout 2025. I thought that was better spent than to spend money for Christmas cards that going to end up at some stage in the bin where we have killed I don't know how many trees again this year. So yeah, I just want to see if they have pictures of the celebrity. I think Leonardo DiCaprio was there too once. News. Perhaps we see old news. Social Bite Edinburgh. Pretty visit. George Clooney, DiCaprio, Sir Chris Hoy, Catherine, Princess of Wales, Malala Yousafzai, I don't know who that is, Martin Kemp, that's a English actor. Is Martin Kemp also the singer of you know who? You see, when George Clooney coverage on it. Oh, that was in 2015 too. The cafe for the cause. $1,000, 650. I mean, this guy has a lot of money. I think George Clooney came twice. That must have been nice for the people there that are volunteering. I think it's very nice. Anyway, that's the charity I donated to instead of sending Christmas cards. Let's remove this. Boom. We'll see what you guys are saying. Janelle, you seem to know who Malala is. Who is Malala? But I find it great that, let's say important people come there and support these causes. I mean, what did it say as well? Let me go back. Princess of Wales came. Emma Willis is a television host. Emma Willis, she used to present Big Brother. She presents The Circle, The Voice. Yeah. No, not The Circle. I don't think she presented The Circle. But she did Big Brother after she took over from, Davina. Yeah. So let me just check because I don't know Malala. But then, sometimes I know their faces, but I don't know their name. Oh, okay. She's the youngest Nobel Prize laureate in history, the second Pakistani and the only Pashtun to receive a Nobel Prize. Oh, wow. And she studied at Oxford. Wow. Gonna have to read more about her later. It's a very interesting woman. Wow. She was shot by the Taliban. Blimey. Wow. That reminds you, just a few days ago. Yeah, that is an inspiration for the younger generations, because these days you listen around. For example, in the village I live in, these kids don't know what to do with themselves, and they do lots of rubbish stuff. I mean, bad stuff. And Bria, show your face. Come. Turn around. Don't show your ass to the public. Come here. Show your face. Here we go. That's my Bria. Oh, baby. I bought Bonnie a hoodie, slightly too big. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show you Bonnie because she's stuck behind me. So my ass is quite warm, I have to say. But she's not very interested to show her face. I know you guys haven't seen much of my dogs. But I hope in the new year I'm gonna try to change that. But yeah, I do all this here in my living room. I do have an office and I could do it from my office, but as I'm not actually have an official job at the moment, I don't really want to be in my office. So we are here. You see, you get away from her and she's showing her ass again. Yeah, she's the one who wears the trousers around here. Well, she thinks she is, but... So I have Bonnie. She's my oldest and my first dog. I've had her now for 14 years. No, I'm rubbish. For 11 years. And she's 14. She's a rescue and she is a cross Staffy and Jack Russell. So she looks and has the body of a Staffy, but she has the colors of a Jack Russell. So she's white with brown dots. And she has, compared to the Staffy, her face is much thinner here. You know, the Staffies are a bit like that. She is a bit smaller. So that comes from the Jack Russell. And then I have Baxter. Baxter is, I have to think now. How old are you, Baxter? He's 7.5. So let me think. I did actually buy him. I wanted a small Pomeranian, but not the miniature ones, just a normal Pomeranian, the normal size Pomeranian. And with the luck I'm always in, I never get what I want. I got Baxter, who turns out to be a throwback Pomeranian. That means people who say that Pomeranians are purebred, it's not correct. So Queen Victoria wanted smaller dogs, so she crossbred some kind of fluffy Japanese dog that I can't remember the name of, and the Spitz. So what happens that once in a while in a litter you get a throwback. That means they look exactly like the smaller Pomeranian, but very high on their legs. And they can get actually quite fat. Baxter is a bit fatty at the moment, so I put him on a diet. He's not happy. I don't like the word throwback, but that means that the gene of the Spitz comes out more than the Japanese gene. So therefore, they are bigger, taller in height. I mean, with one of his back legs, you could have a Christmas dinner for 4 people. Yeah. He's nearly as tall as Bonnie. And Bonnie is a Staffy, so... So it's getting more and more difficult for me to take both dogs out because they're both quite strong. Sorry. Oh. Baxter is a dog whom... And he's the only male as well. He still behaves like he's a puppy. I think he still believes he's a puppy. So he's a very funny dog. He never asks for anything because he knows Bonnie does it. So he waits patiently. He very rarely asks for something. So the first one coming along to ask for something and has a very a very good working internal clock is Miss Bria, my cat. She knows exactly 8 o'clock. She comes down here on the sofa next to Bonnie. Bonnie jumps off the sofa because she knows Bria arrives. It's time for dinner. Honestly, you have to see it to believe it. That cat knows exactly what. And the same in the morning, before I go to work and before I take the dogs out. That cat knows exactly what time it is. When it comes to their stomachs, Baxter, no, he just waits until someone makes a move. He's funny. I agree. I will show them to you. It's a bit difficult because my sofa is not very large. Bonnie takes nearly 3/4 of it. Honestly, I'm sitting at the edge, on the edge of the sofa because Madame, yeah, that's how it is. I'm stupid sometimes, I'm thinking, because I let them get away with a lot of things. But hey, I don't have children, so they're mine. But, oh, sorry. Oh, it's just a little. Thank you. Yeah, I can show you some pictures. Oh, I will do that too, yeah. Give me a second. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. No, wait a second. What am I doing? Okay. Where am I? I hope that's gonna work. Let me see. I'm just gonna do this quickly. I just want to see. Yes, it works. Okay, so that's Bonnie, but you can't see her very well. That's Baxter. Do you see these big legs? He's a beautiful boy. Oh, I tell you. Look at that. And did you see his pose? They're huge. That's one of my favorite pictures of him. He's very majestic. He comes across a bit like a lion, right? Oh. And that's the three together. So Baxter, up here, you don't see him very well, is scared of my cat, Bria. And she knows it and she plays it. And that's Bonnie. So we still have a picture where you can see Bonnie very well. What's going on? It's snowing, Bria. Yeah, look at the window. Oh, I didn't know. So that's Baxter as a puppy. He looked like a teddy bear, don't you think? Yeah, so that's how I got him. That's the day I picked him up here with my mum, with Bonnie. Don't see it very well here. Here we got Bonnie. Let me see. That's Bonnie. I thought I had more pictures of Bonnie. Baxter. And Bonnie has ways to sleep. It's hilarious. Bria. Look, that's how she looked like. She was 7 weeks old here. A little fluff. Look at her. Yeah. Here you see Bonnie better now. So you see, she looks like a stuffy, but she's white and has those brown spots like the Jack Russells have. Yeah. No. Don't want. That's no one. Yeah, I know it's beautiful. I have other, but I'm just trying to figure out where all the other pictures are. You know, you take pictures and then I have more of Bonnie, obviously, but I can't figure out. Carol. Oh no, that's not me. Yeah. Perhaps I make a video with pictures from them all, and then I'll put some pictures on, like I don't know, Rachel or Irish said, or Janelle said. Irish said that. Yes, Irish, she's an interesting mix. I totally agree with you. The first time I went with her to Portobello Beach, so that's a beach in Edinburgh, we bumped into a lady with a Jack Russell. Honestly, it was like a mini-me of Bonnie. It was a Jack Russell white with the brown spots, and that dog looked like he had the spots at the same place Bonnie had. And because Bonnie is a rescue, I don't know where she comes from, where she was born. Was her mother the Jack Russell and the dad a Stuffy, or the other way around? So if it's the other way around, I'm not very sure how that worked. But hey, it worked somehow. So these are questions I will never have the answers to. But it makes her not, how to say that, Stuffies can be quite strong and tough. Bonnie is very strong, even though at 14 she still runs like Flash Gordon. But she had a few fights with dogs, and you really have to be strong to pull her away. And you know, when dogs have fights and the master of the other dog doesn't do that, you need to be really strong to, you know, hold on both dogs apart. It's tough. And I'm not exactly the tallest. I'm strong. I have strong arms, but now with age, you know, it's not that I'm not that strong anymore. But it happened not often. But she's strong. But she's not as. I'm trying to find the word for it. She had once a fight with another Stuffy, a pure white Stuffy, And that Stuffy was harsh and nasty. And Bonnie wasn't nasty, but she defended herself, obviously. And the lady who owned that Stuffy was drunk out of her mind. I mean, drunk. And I had to scream and shout for some neighbors to hear it and come out and help me, to keep them apart. And Bonnie was defending herself. I mean, she's strong, but you could see from, the facial expression and how they look when they're angry, that Bonnie wasn't that angry like the other one. The other one looked like was gonna shred Bonnie to death. I mean, really. Yeah. So perhaps that is the part of the Jack Russell. And what I'm glad as well is that she doesn't have the bark of a Jack Russell, because the Jack Russell's bark is a bark I don't like. They're a bit like, the little one, the Chihuahuas. Bonnie, when she sees a Chihuahua, she goes in the other direction. She can't stand Chihuahuas. And I think it's because of the high-pitched bark. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. Um Baxter never fought with any dogs. But he gets wind up. So it happened once down the beach here where I live. And Baxter is very funny because when he jumps like a goat. He jumps with all four legs at the same time. So he jumps like a goat. And so you try to be serious, keep your dog, you know, uh, away from the other dog, from the fight. And then you have another dog at the leash who jumps like a goat, and you don't know, is he doing that because he doesn't know how to help Bonnie, or does he want to fight? But he's never been in a fight, and I can't let him off the leash anywhere, and that has nothing to do with the other dogs. It has to do that he runs back to into our clothes. And then we have, between the two buildings, we have a little pathway that goes straight into the high street. And this dog doesn't know what danger is, cars, etc. So he actually, he comes and he could get himself killed. So I can't let him off the leash. Very rarely. Or somewhere where there's no streets and things like that. So yeah. That's it. So I think I'm perhaps gonna stop this stream unless we have other people coming in. Like I said, at the top of the chat, there's the link if you want to join me and have a proper chat. Also, for the ones who haven't already, if you could hit the like button, send my like button a little bit of love. That would be great. Yeah. So what else? What else? I love them. Yeah, I really do love them. Yeah. Seriously, guys, I really appreciate you all for being here. Sorry if I constantly do that, because I have a little bit of a cold. I can stay a little bit longer. It's not a problem. Bonnie, what What you doing, pussycat? Huh? You want to sit up and show your face to the public? Huh? Bonnie is lazy. I have to tell you guys, she's quite lazy. So let's see. I have no more watching. Where's Streamyard gone? Okay, anyone else wants to tell me something? Or shall we stop it? I don't mind continuing talking. I'll just don't know what else to say. Unless there's a problem with the chat, because nothing is moving. Oh, I didn't notice. You have two logos on the screen. What does that mean? Oh, thank you, Rachel. Yeah. I don't know. It's very strange. Sorry, something is not working properly. Sorry, guys. What's this? What's this? No. Do it like that. Sorry, the screen froze and I wasn't sure if I was still live or not. Oh, thank you, Rachel, for letting me know. Perhaps there's, I don't know. I'm not going to say anything. The thing is that when you're live on Streamyard, right, you can't see the participant. When you're on YouTube, you can actually, you have somewhere you can click, right, and then you can see the participants. On Streamyard, you don't have, probably with the other, what is it called? The other paying plan, perhaps. Yeah, I know YouTube does funny things as well. Like I said, I still haven't managed to go live on YouTube through, Microsoft Edge or the Google Chrome or the other one, Firefox. They always tells me there's another application using my microphone. It shouldn't matter, right? I googled it many times. I switched something on or off, but I don't want to play around too much with it because I'm worried something else is suddenly not going to work anymore, and then I will only be able to go live on my mobile phone. I don't want to go live on my mobile phone unless I'm outside. So we will see. I try to leave it like that, and I do honestly. I do like Streamyard. It's fun. Um, so if I don't know if I can do that while I'm live, but background. No, that's not. It's they changed something. That's why. So if I change that like that, you see. So I have. I'm able to put my own background there. Things like that. Let's go back to this one. But now it changed the color back again. Don't like that. I want this. Well, I like this letter. Now they added fonts. You can change fonts, but then you have to pay now for the higher level plan. So yeah, I'm not very fan of that, and already it's quite expensive. Yeah, well, I wish the YouTube gremlins would stop nibbling at my YouTube channel and behave. Rachel, I've worked in IT for over 30 years. But that's why I feel sometimes old these days, because everything goes so fast. Technology is changing so quickly. I love my tech. I love my gadgets. And I always picked everything quite quickly up. And these days I feel like I'm not anymore. And it worries me because I love all this stuff. Um, like I said, lots of the YouTubers are using a software called OBS Studio to edit their videos, or even to use it as a stream program like Streamyard. But it's so complicated, and I'm like, that's why I use Canva and Clipchamp from Microsoft combined, but it makes me save a video 3 times until it's a finished product. And then you upload it to YouTube, and then it takes another, I don't know, depending on how big your video is to upload on YouTube, it can take quite a while. So uh, sometimes I'm like sitting here and so I'm watch telly and then I forget about that. What's going on? I'm frozen. Microsoft does this a lot, yeah. I'm frozen. Are you guys frozen too? What is going on? Let me check on my. We'll see if we're still live on YouTube. Okay, it's just on my screen. That's very strange. Let me just, I don't know. Oh. Ah, we're back. Okay, let me just finish this so I don't hear myself somewhere else. Okay, no, it was frozen here, but everything was frozen. I mean, now I see your comments again. Yeah. So, yeah, so let's see if I'm going to go live over the week. Regardless if I do the interview with Scott or not, I just can't remember when he said to me when he's going to be back in the US. I'm pretty sure he said over the weekend or Monday or Tuesday. I don't know. We'll see. But then he will speak about, I think he's very interesting protester. So, perfect. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna perhaps. I haven't heard anything back from my mother. From my brother, perhaps. Okay. They're together. That's why they send it together. So oh, seriously, I don't know what's going on. I'm like, I've seen this comment before. Yeah, it's because it jumped up again. So Ari said, in technology, they keep changing things. Just when one is comfortable with something, Microsoft changes it all. I think it's not only Microsoft. Apple, Macs, and things like that as well. It's in my eyes way too fast these days, and I don't seem to be able to keep up anymore. Even though I'm an IT person. I've done these things for so long, for over 30 years. Let's say 30 years, right? So, yeah, it worries me a little bit because I want to be able to keep up. But now there's so much, abbreviations. You don't know what it means, what it is. And sometimes I feel overwhelmed and I don't even want to know anymore what it is. So it's annoying, right? It's upsetting because I love my technology, but why always make everything so complicated? So even when you go live on YouTube, I watched videos on YouTube to find out how it works and what you have to look for, etc. You look at it and you think, Barney, this is wow. And then you go to Streamyard, even, the free version, and it's so simple and it's so, you don't have to think about it too much. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. Yeah. And as well, what I like with StreamYard is I can also record. So you remember when I did the interview with Yolanda from Fausa in Switzerland? We decided to do the interview but cut the video in half, so we had two parts of the interview, and we recorded it instead of going live because we did the interview in German. And what did I want to say? So I recorded it via Streamyard and nothing else. So it's because you can invite people, they come on, a bit like Zoom, for example, but it's different. But it's just to say how. So you can do a lot of things. You can use it to do online courses with people. I can use it, for example, I send a link to people and just to chat with videos on, like Zoom without recording, etc. Um, I agree, Irish, but that's the thing, is that um, I have wait, I'm trying to find the correct word. I have a photo. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna say wrong. I have a photogenetic memory. That means I remember more what I see than what I read. I can read a manual twice and I'm still none the wiser. And it's not because I don't understand, it's because it's too complicated. You see, what you don't have to forget is the people writing user guides, they don't write it thinking about the people that are going to read it. So, for example, people that are not very technical, that just need something simple to understand, they write in their technical jargon. They don't realize. So, for example, in the olden days, Microsoft user guides were that size and that thick. So that already put you off of even wanting to read anything. But you didn't have online helps and things like that. So you had to go to the index to find something and then read through what you wanted to learn, say for Word or Excel. And each user guide for each program or software was that thick. So Word, Excel, PowerPoint, etc. Or even, just the system Windows was that thick as well. They don't think about the people who are going to read it and need it. And therefore, I could read passages 2, 3 times, 4 times until I understood what they wanted to hear. And at the time, I wasn't even in IT. It was the beginning of Microsoft and all that stuff. So in the end, I learned everything on my own when it comes to Microsoft. Yeah. Yes, ladies. So, for example, these days is also, I don't know if you use Google Chrome as a web browser, and you do in the search bar at the top, you write, for example, how do I format text in Microsoft Word? I don't know if you have noticed that now at the top, before any links comes up to go and find your answer, there is the Google Chrome artificial intelligence giving you an answer. And I tell you, this addition to Google Chrome is actually pretty good. and it gives you step by step how to do it. Have you ever noticed that lately? Tell me, ladies, tell me if you have noticed. Otherwise, we're gonna try something. I will try to figure out. I know a question to ask. Have you noticed that as well with the IE of Google when you do a search? Let me know. Otherwise, I show you. Okay, so you guys, if you don't mind, I'll show you. Sorry. Oh, ay. Okay, so thank you. Okay, so well, you can write it in here. I always write it up there. So say that's what I asked today because I suddenly forgot. You see, IE overview. It's this part. So you see, it's an image with Midjourney. You can go to or join, type a description, blah, 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 press enter, view for, select, right click. You can also, bloody well, and then it gives you a link to everything you can look at. You have also here, you see, web quick start, Midjourney documentation. So let's do another one. How to format text in Microsoft Word. You see? Again, you get everything here. And then further down, you then get links. Links to videos, Microsoft support. So Microsoft support or Microsoft community is sometimes better, but if you go to Microsoft support, it's quite daunting. But here again, you see, select the text, use the option, blah blah blah, to add da 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 to da 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 da. It's brilliant, right? So let's see what happens if you click on the link here. It gives you a place where to go to. So here, for example, I think it's brilliant. I don't know what you guys thinking. What you guys thinking? Yeah, I know I'm not frozen anymore. I don't like Microsoft Edge either. I think Edge has IE as well. It's installed off my laptop. Look, I have a Microsoft laptop, so obviously Microsoft Edge is installed. Let me check Microsoft Edge. Let's try that. Let's see that. Satellite. Oh. Okay. Where are you? Here it is. Okay, so let's see. how to format text in Word. It'll go away. So, you see, Irish, I don't like it either. WikiHow. Okay, do they have oh, wait a second. Microsoft has this. This is the IE Copilot. How to format text. So you get another. But that is pretty cool as well. It's a bit like ChatGPT, just it's the Microsoft's version. I don't know if you can see that. Let me come back to this. Yeah. Let me see if I make this smaller. Okay, so no, it's the wrong one. Sorry, guys. Oh. Okay, sorry, guys. Sorry. Okay. Hide text. Go to Home tab. Choose an. No. It gives you a little bit more information than the Google Chrome. But what I like is that compared to do the search in Edge, right? In Chrome, you have it at the top. Here, I have to go to this and then I get a new tab, right? So, yeah, it is rubbish. Oh, my. You see, I'm not only talking about a lot of humbug, you can even learn something with me too. Yeah. Anything you want to learn today before I'm live now for 2.5 hours. It will be soon time to feed the zoo and take 2 out of 3 out. Make a new cup of cocoa. Irish, you should try Chrome. Safari. Is Safari not the Apple or the Mac browser? I have a Galaxy mobile, so it doesn't tell me what it's called, this browser. It's just a browser. Okay. I'm sorry, Irish. I have tendency to try to sell the Microsoft stuff. Don't worry, I don't earn anything. It's only because I don't like iPhones, iPads. I don't like Apple. It's not. Look, I started working. When I started working as PA, I don't know how long ago it was. we didn't have computers. We had word processing machines. They were huge. So you had a screen, it was black, the writing was green, and that's how you wrote your letters or whatever, or reports or whatever. I think we only moved to computers when the company moved to another building in another county. So when that company moved somewhere else, that's when we introduced Microsoft Network, Microsoft Word, and that was Word 1.1, if I'm not mistaken. No, we already had PCs before we did the move. So, yeah. But it was the very first version of Windows, very first version of Word. We were transitioning from Lotus 123 to Microsoft Excel. PowerPoint, I don't think existed at the time. And Microsoft Access, so building database, was just new, was just beginning. So, yeah. So that's a long time ago I'm talking about. Irish. The Mac Airs are more solidly built than the Windows ones. My last one I had for 9 years before the hard drive failed. Windows ones only ever lasted me a few years before failing beyond repair. Well, I have to say, I watch YouTube on my television, but I watch it also on my laptop. I look so well after my stuff because I like my gadgets. So my previous laptop is not that old actually, but I was gonna sell it, and then I decided I was gonna keep it to build a database on it, which is gonna be related to the help database. But it's going to be a huge work, and at the moment, while I'm doing this temporary job, I don't have time to do on this work at the moment, and a lots of my ideas are still up here. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see, right? Oh, sorry, I'm gonna have to make another cup of hot chocolate or perhaps coffee to wake me up before I start. I'm not going to say the word DINNER, because if I say any kind of FOOD word, they're all going to jump. Relax 10 minutes and then start the DINNER for the three of here. And then I will need to take Bonnie and Baxter out. Traveltology, hello, Merry Christmas, Joyeux Noël. Thank you for joining. Every time I want to finish the stream, someone new pops up. I hope the replay crew will enjoy my life as well. That's fine, Traveltology. I'll stay 5 minutes longer. My zoo can wait 5 or 10 minutes longer. It's not that bad, right? I haven't seen you in ages. No, it's okay. We can stay a little bit longer. We went from talking about Christmas at the beginning of the stream to a few things, Scientology. Then I showed them a clip I came across from the Graham Norton show where Joan Rivers and Julian McMahon were invited, and it's a little sketch. It was really funny, so I showed that. Then we talked about what I had for breakfast, panettone. Then Fluffer started saying, "Ooh, are you dunking it in your hot chocolate?" Because I had hot chocolate. We talked about so much. I can't remember everything. My outfit, my new hoodie for Christmas, my lovely hat, my Christmas tree and my Santa. I might change the battery. That might be a reason. I showed a few things. I even showed the IE from Google Chrome, so you can even learn stuff with me. Oh, give me a second. Let's go. They've been really good. Traveltology, my zoo. Oh, don't worry, Traveltology. It's been very quiet. I will say in the last 2 months, I didn't receive anything from anyone. So I'm just trying to figure something out for the new year to restart everything. Yeah, probably with Fluffer as well. We need to think about something. Oh, thank you, Traveltology. You all look amazing too. Okay, Traveltology, I will look forward to it. Will your emails come across as Traveltology as well? Bonnie, I'm really hot. Why don't you sit up, Bonnie, so you can say hello to everyone? No? With your hoodie on. Come on. Look. Show your face. Show your face. Oh, wait. Where's that pom-pom? Let's put... No, stay here. Show your face to the people. Give mommy a kiss. Thank you. He's a good girl. He's a good girl. Give mommy a kiss. Thank you. Okay. I know. You don't like it. These were really wet ones. Normally she has the hand to do something really, but that was a bit too wet. Yeah, she changed position. So where's my pom-pom? Here we go. I really like this hat. Okay. So at least, guys, you've seen Bonnie, Rachel, and Irish, and I forgot who else was here. Janelle. Baxter is fast asleep. Even saying his name didn't make him jump whatsoever. So when he's asleep in the evening, I let him. And you see the cat, who normally has that internal clock, even though it's 7:45, she would start getting up and she's back asleep. No, she's not sleeping, she's moving. Yeah. Okay, so before I say goodbye, Traveltology, can you let me know if your emails will come across with the name Traveltology, or just sign Traveltology if not, so that I know it's from you, okay? And you can send emails to submit at, instead of writing, saying it as that's the first email address, and otherwise or this one. The submit one goes to the second one, so you choose which one. And I think it's 7:45. I've been nearly on 3 hours. I'm actually impressed with myself. I didn't expect to be so long, but that is thanks to you guys. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, Traveltology. Again, Merry Christmas. I will do another live over the weekend, with or without Scott. We will see. I will email him again. If you don't know Traveltology, Scott is in Paris at the moment. His handle is Manning8. And thank you so much, Irish. You are amazing. You're always here. I really appreciate you. Rachel, you as well. Janelle always jumps on. I really appreciate that. Yolanda, Fluffer, Miriam, Scientology up north. Even Brad had 5 minutes to come on. Dropshot Media. Seriously, guys, thank you so much. And we will speak soon. Yeah, Manning8, aka Scott, very interesting guy, is in Paris at the moment. Have a look at his 2 last lives. Not big lives. He can't protest at the moment, but anyway, that's France for you. It's different out there. And I'm gonna definitively now say goodbye. Thank you for everything. And I'll be back with you guys soon. Okay? Thank you. Bye-bye. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.